And in the blue corner, also debuting tonight, we have Daniel Tay.
Daniel Tay out of Henzo Gracie, New York City. Let's hope that this is not another hour-long match. 62% of people think Daniel Tay will win tonight, and 38% are saying Christopher Torres.
And I don't know much about Daniel, but I do see he did the ADCC trials in different places.
Oh,
so I'm
yeah,
assuming he's probably
interesting.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
So Gracie looking to go 3-0 tonight.
And we'll see a quick pull right away.
We'll sit down.
Looking for an arm drag right away.
Christopher Torres will take the top. Daniel Tay looks more than comfortable on the bottom here. Just a reminder, one of the prize options tonight is best debut, so we have a lot of guys up for grabs on this money here. He didn't beat 19 seconds. We're good. Oh, very nice. Good job getting him back to the mat, though.
This is going to be a very technical match.
For sure, for sure. Ooh, but he's...
no.
Oh, my goodness.
Right to the omoplata, up to the back.
And right with the first hook in.
Wow.
That was an omoplata, right?
It was an omoplata, absolutely. Noki omoplatas are super hard to finish.
That was beautiful, Christopher.
But very nice. That was very nice. This is a gritty match.
And
I
now
love
Daniel
it.
gets the front headlock off of this.
Very nice. They are just back and forth.
And he got his hands locked. He's going to try an alligator law.
They're pretty tight. It looks like it. Looks like he's thinking about it.
He's got a roll go to the back, yep. Christopher tries
Very
to
good
scramble
display
Phil.
of jiu-jitsu.
Daniel in the back, he
in
stands
high.
and he
Oh my goodness.
What an exchange.
Christopher Torres will find himself on the top here. Very good exchange. And they'll go back to center. It's funny how grapplers do that just because they're conditioned to, but
Right.
really they could just use the side of the cage.
Little leg drag into a
Oh,
leg
and a
lock.
good sit back for Christopher,
These guys have been everywhere.
which is going to force Daniel to come up.
He's really got to pinch and he's more control that leg a little bit better when he falls to that.
I have the time. It's a little behind. Potential calf slicer. But he'll look to take the top off that. Smart decision. He could put him against the cage.
About 2 minutes into this, they have gone everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, absolutely. We still have so many trades of submissions and positions.
Non-stop movement.
They're covering the whole cage too.
This is going to be a hard spot to be in, I think, for either person. On top, submitting, and on the bottom. Very nice reverse.
Back to the back.
He does a
for
great
Daniel.
job of chasing the back, does Daniel.
But you know what? Christopher stays tight and doesn't let him get his hooks in at any
Absolutely.
time.
We're seeing a little bit of a foot stomp from Daniel with that right foot. It's very smart to try to open things up. What's your favorite way to try to open this up, Andrew?
I like
if you're
to go
here?
like the front knee in between the elbow and the knee just to get that separation.
Okay, okay. I also think I like the front knee, and I like to try to get to the truck.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, very nice takedown. This is a good spot of putting his hooks in. He just needs to follow. He's a little high.
He's way too high. He let Christopher headhunt and take it.
Chris,
Wow.
very nice switch of position there.
We got the hooks in too. This is nice.
But Daniel turning in very easily. That almost looked
I gotta tell you,
very easy for him. Oh my goodness.
Smiling.
it's a good one.
He's smiling, we're smiling. This is great. Possible double ankle. I love to see those traditional ones. I think he's thinking about sitting back here.
Grabs the leg. Nope. Christopher rolls out.
Quick recognition by Chris. Their jiu-jitsu IQ is very good.
This debut of the night award is going to be very hard to give out.
Yeah, absolutely. We are definitely a little bit over halfway in this round one, too, and it's been nothing but excitement.
Daniel top, Christopher bottom, half quad.
They had a great exchange of just like a moment there. Did you feel that moment?
They both took a breath.
Yeah, it's just one deep breath. We got this.
It's round one, fellas.
These guys are also at the 160 pounds, which I feel like is very eerily similar to number 2.
A lot of things in common there.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Same gyms, same weight. I'm okay with it. At least it's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
It is very exciting.
Both of these guys have hair.
That's true. We're gonna have to find different nicknames. 45 seconds left in round one here. I think we might be going to a good overtime. Although he's got him very flattened out, so
This felt like a long 5 minutes.
it did.
I think it might have been a little bit of a long 5 minutes. That's okay.
Who's to say, really?
Who's to say?
We're going sub only anyway. It really doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Now they're both up to their feet down the round.
We're gonna definitely find ourselves in round 2. What is that? Was very nice fake, and he will come to the top. That was beautiful. Wow. I loved that.
15 seconds left in round 1. We have Daniel on top, Christopher on the bottom.
Daniel looking at maybe he wants to sit back.
Oh yeah, right.
He's been looking for legs.
Grabs a toe hold quick.
Can you get it with seconds remaining?
He's not gonna have the angle.
Oh, is it? Interesting.
Here we go for round 2. Little blood on Daniel.
All right, here we go. And they'll go right back to those hand-to-hands. We've been seeing a lot of that today, those mercy grips. Daniel, very comfortable taking bottom.
I think he pulled the first round too, if
Yep.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
He'll sit right away. The one thing I will say, though, is he keeps his hands on the mat.
And he wrestles up pretty well.
And he does wrestle up very nice.
Christopher ends up in a guillotine this time. Daniel came up for the wrestle. Christopher hugged the head immediately.
That was very good timing.
And you know what? This one actually looks better. He's got the head down low,
Using his chin to tuck it. Yep.
chin over the neck.
The
Oh yeah.
other thing is Daniel's right leg, the way it's positioned. Christopher, oh my gosh! Oh my
He just yanked
gosh!
his head out.
That was
Literally heard him
wild.
pop.
Yep.
Baby coming out of the womb.
That Henzo Gracie corner was pretty happy he popped his head out of that one.
Yeah, absolutely. It was quiet for a moment there.
Oh, back on the leg for Daniel now.
Christopher will find himself
stands
on
up.
top. Very nice guard by Daniel. He'll roll through. So we can see the angle a little bit better here. He's looking to attack that far leg.
He's got to get a little closer. When he's attacking that leg, he's keeping too much distance from the between them. He's got to get his hips closer to his knee.
Definitely. This way he could thread his leg through a little bit better. Oh, attempted wrestle up again from Daniel. Definitely something that he's
back on
comfortable
the
with.
single
Right
leg.
to that single.
But every time Christopher hugs that head, yeah. Oh, I'm a big fan of this one. He got to come over outside that leg all the way through. Try and get them out.
Absolutely. He's so close with
Oh,
that
yeah.
left leg. You could see Daniel's doing everything in his power to stop that from happening.
Oh, so he's got to keep his weight down.
Yeah, his base was a little off there, which allowed Daniel to come up.
I mean, good defense by Daniel.
Absolutely. Daniel he looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah, he keeps giving expressions like
He's at a party, and I'm here for it.
Oh, beautiful.
Very nice takedown. It's a good display of mix from like pulling guard and then taking down. He's very well rounded.
And like I said before the match, he did a lot of the ADCC stuff with his points involved this second half. So I think he might be used to wrestling more later on in the matches.
That's a good point, especially with it coming up as such a. They have opens now,
Oh,
so
yeah.
everyone wants to get good at wrestling.
wrestling's a great base.
I'd like to see Daniel try to open up Chris's chest a little bit more, so he could use his right leg to get that left exposed and get out of that half guard. Even with all of his weight, Chris is doing a good job of staying off of his full shoulders to mat. I honestly think Daniel's putting all of his weight down and not being able to get Chris's shoulders to the mat.
About 2 minutes left in this round. It's been close, back and forth.
Eerily similar to match 2.
Almost in a head and arm kind of early though. I know he hasn't had it yet, but he has one arm isolated and has the head controlled.
If he frees that leg and
Yes.
steps over, he's going to be right there.
I would free that leg and hop right to the other side, right to the left.
Absolutely.
There's definitely pressure on that neck right now.
He is getting a little high, though. It would be.
Oh, and he circles his arm under.
He came right back out. A little over a minute 45 to work here.
Still no submission on this match.
Nope.
Yeah, Mira already in the middle of round 2. This match has felt long. Daniel feels more than comfortable a lot of times taking his right leg and moving it into interesting positions. Now he's got the
He's
staple,
trapping the arm
but
with it pretty well.
he's
Yeah.
very, very smart.
I'm a big fan using that leg to staple the arm.
Same. The thing is, Chris is doing a good job of being so small that he can't get flattened out. He's going to be able to almost come up, possibly, maybe even like a dogfight with that left or that right arm under.
Yeah, I like to see them. I like to see him try and come up, shoot that underhook, and come up the dog fight
Yeah,
more.
that would be cool. He's going to get a guard back, though. Very nice.
Daniel immediately stands back up, starts to slide that knee back inside for a knee cut pass.
Daniel very aware of where his hands are to make sure he's not getting any arm isolation on the top.
And Christopher's going to switch sides.
45 seconds left here.
You know, you don't see a lot of grapplers feel comfortable playing guard on both sides, so it's nice to see the dynamic.
Daniel's
Maybe a
grabbing
toe hold.
on top.
It's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna have that leverage ability to bring it back because of Christopher's bottom leg.
I would take my left leg in this case and swing it around and try and go knee ball on the outside from there.
That would be smart.
We go back to the heel hook,
There we
though.
go. Possibly a heel hook on the outside.
So Daniel gets the bite in the leg. Christopher's trying to free his
He's
knee
in on
line.
the knee. I think he needs a little bit more of a deeper bite.
Yeah, I think he needs to get that knee up a little bit further.
Coming up on the last 10 seconds.
And the knee actually might be out.
Use his right leg to escape. If
And he
can.
does. He gets his right knee out.
He is definitely free.
And
Very
it's clear.
nice scramble. We're going to find ourselves in round 3.
That was beautiful. Time.
my
End of
goodness.
round 2, 0-0, no submission.
submissions. Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
So we get the 5-minute sudden death, and then the unlimited
Then the unlimited, yeah.
All of us are clenching our jaws hoping there is a submission in round 3 because this just feels too similar to me.
I have no quarrels with a 60-minute match. It's just the second one of the night. It kind of takes it out of you a little bit.
I agree. We already did one.
Right.
It's funny because it's the same team as before that went 60 minutes going against each other.
Too much. It's too much here. All right, round 3. If there is a submission by either competitor in round 3, they will take the win.
Who do you guys think has been in more control of this?
Ooh, that's hard.
I think Daniel had
Daniel?
more like legit submission attempts.
I agree. They're close, though. They are definitely close.
But again, I mean, the submission attempts really means nothing if you don't finish it.
Daniel's wrestling. This
Beautiful.
single. Oh, my goodness. But Chris
Chris
uses
right
it
onto
to
the
get
leg.
onto a leg.
And he's got it pretty deep this time.
Ooh, I love it. He is definitely deep in the leg. Hopefully he rolls
He
through
goes
with
belly
it.
down, ankle
Belly
lock
down.
off of it.
Get tight. Daniel doing a good job of staying composed, though.
It's not often you see the person who gets slammed end up in the
And you know what?
advantageous position.
We are
Daniel
seeing-
sits back for a leg of his own.
Interesting.
Now we're going to see a battle of leg separation, I believe. Here.
Yeah, this will be good. And Daniel's doing a good
And-
job
and
of
he is.
attempting to separate those legs.
If he can get under that top leg and get that heel, that could be lights out.
We're less than a minute in on round 3, too, and this is already so much action.
Both corners coaching. Very involved. I mean, we haven't heard much from this whole
Christopher
fight.
back
but now
on an
they're
ankle
talking.
lock.
Absolutely. I'm wondering where Christopher... Oh, no, we're back in 50-50. Okay, he switches his legs back over, and both competitors are in 50-50. I have to assume Daniel's left leg is covered by his right, but you can't really see
I
it.
can't see it. It's like
and it
stuck
doesn't
under
look like
Christopher.
it is, which
Right.
makes me wonder if he could attack
No, yeah, he's got an
it.
ankle lock now.
Oh, ooh, that looks like that could potentially
I'd like
be
to see
tight.
Chris use his foot and hip
He
to
goes
try and push
belly
him
down
away.
and straighten it out. I think he needs to do a better job of controlling the knee line, though. He has no control of the actual knee. I'd like to see Christopher take his right leg and thread it over into honey hole, but he's going to come up short.
And Daniel's going to come up on top.
Very nice. Good recognition of position by Daniel.
And on a knee cut.
Even maybe a Darce attempt.
Oh, yeah. Christopher comes up the turtle.
Both pretty good wrestlers.
Oh,
Daniel
yeah.
looks great wrestling. I'd like to know if he has any wrestling experience. But yeah, he did say, the ADCC stuff
Yeah.
and the fact that he's been to trials, he's definitely working the wrestling.
Daniel almost has that back.
He really needs that bottom hook.
Yeah,
That's
the
going to be the
bottom hook
most
is so
important
important.
hook. Yep. He could potentially chair
You know
sit
what,
to take
Daniel-
the back.
Daniel had the arm chop for a second.
Every
Close, it was close.
every time Daniel's had the back this fight, though, he's been high and he's gotten shaken off the top.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they're slippery, so
He's kind of like a power half this time going on, though. He's under the armpit, on the head, back of the head, kind of
you
grinding
use it
down.
to like bring it
Yes.
back and throw a hook in that way. Maybe uses his bottom.
Wrapped
And he
up
shoots
the
across, and Daniel's on the rear naked choke grip.
Very nice, Daniel.
Definitely has the
2
draw.
minutes left to this. We're getting tight. Christopher's possibly thinking about it, but he's rolling through because we don't have any hooks in.
Very true. Without the hook, it's going to be hard to
Oh,
finish.
we got a
Oh,
left hook.
one
We got
in.
a left
in.
hook. That's going to be tight.
And it's
Look
over.
at a tap. Third
Daniel.
round, rear naked choke saves us from overtime. Daniel. Very nice. Very
Beautiful.
nice.
He was patient, waited to get the hook in, then got the squeeze for the rear naked choke.
Beautiful.
All right, guys. Daniel Tay, big winner here. Third round submission. It was a very close match up until you got the win. Walk us through it a little bit. I know you're tired. Sorry.
I honestly thought I would get him out a little bit earlier. I was planning on entering his legs a little bit, but I think he defended pretty well. Came back with some leg attacks of his own. One thing that my coach at Hansel Gracie Academy, Mike Daramello, likes to work a lot is transitions though. So I think I was able to kind of show that, especially in the third round, right? Transitioning off kind of like his escape from side control, trapping the bottom arm, coming around, eventually taking the back. Yeah, I think that's what I think superior performance in transitions would seal this way for me.
You guys, the entire fight, were rolling around, transition on transition. It was beautiful to watch, very entertaining. Another interesting thing, Renzo Gracie's still undefeated tonight, but it was your two gyms that went up against each other earlier in that very long match. Were you afraid it was getting there again?
No, not really. I think I did trust that because I have superior performance in the transitions, I would be able to tire him out and eventually, make him submit to fatigue a little bit as well. And I think that's what I did.
Well, thanks for coming down from New York, and congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you.
Great match.